Hello, welcome to a Soulprint Mini. Thank you so very, very much for being here. I so appreciate the um, time that you spend here and the support that you give my little channel here. I'm very grateful for all of it. So thank you so much. I want to do a quick look at Lindsay Graham. So it came out over the weekend that apparently his phone had been hacked. Makes one wonder how the guy's doing as a result of that and just all the other crazy that's going on. You know, he is one of those people that steadfastly um, praises Trump, and he just his support is unwavering. And, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my television screen. I don't know. But every time I see Lindsey Graham, he always looks like one, he is just about to start sobbing, or two, he has just finished sobbing. Um, when you see him, he's more and more like he looks fragile. He looks like he just can't take a whole lot more. And it definitely looks and feels like he has misplaced his spine. So he doesn't really have a way to stop what's going on. So he can't take what's going on, but nor can he figure out how to stop it. So let's take a quick peek and see how, not surprising, the devil just flew out. Whoa, hold on. Throwing cards all over the place here. Let's take a quick peek and just see how he's doing. So, Lindsey Graham current, Lindsey Graham current, Lindsey Graham current. Okay. The first four cards are the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. So, right off the bat, this is telling me that he has had quite the emotional response and reaction to that sort of violation. He really is reeling, feeling like his privacy has been invaded, and he doesn't like it much. Now, I am being told that I'm being told that it was like his business phone, if you will, that was hacked. Apparently, there is a second phone that he has that is, um, it's his private cell phone. Um, and I'm being told that it's actually very hard to find. So I don't know whether he has it under a different name or maybe a number company. I don't know. But the private phone is safe at this point, is what I'm being told. But the um, his business phone. There's a lot of stuff on there. Particularly, there's emails they're telling me on there that really express some of his frustration with what is going on. He finds it more and more humiliating. That's the word I'm getting, to be associated with Donald Trump. But there isn't a way at this point for him to extract himself as he sees it. Okay, that's his perception, that there's just not a way. Um, he really feels, how can I say this? He felt that when Trump was in office, supporting him was really the only thing to do, right? He felt like as a Republican, you know, that was where he needed to put his allegiance. But he really wanted Trump to go away when Trump lost the election, and Trump has not. And so what started out Six of Wands for Lindsey Graham as being the path, right? He felt that that was going to be the right path. He felt that he would get, recognition. He wanted to be, Trump's golfing buddy. He wanted to hang out at Mar-a-Lago. He wanted that sort of attention, and he got it. But what it's done is it's taken him to a place where he really finds it embarrassing and humiliating to be, sort of continue to be associated with him. And, he has pulled back. And it's like he only sort of pushes himself forward when there's sort of almost like a real call to arms, right? Like Trump does something incredibly stupid and everybody has to jump on the bandwagon and say it wasn't stupid. But he's sort of tired of taking that high ground. He's tired of feeling like he makes a fool of himself in public. He recognizes it, but he doesn't see a way around it. We've got the Six of Pentacles here, and this is one of those instances where one can't actually help but wonder who knows what about who, because it really does feel like there is information that either Trump is privy to or he is alluded to, and there are just simply things that Lindsey Graham does not want to come out publicly. Interestingly, those things are represented by the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is talking to me about information. It might be money. Feels more like information. And it feels as if it would damage Lindsay's reputation. It feels like it would be harmful to his perceived status. There's an uncomfortableness that, I'm not one of those people who tends to think that Trump has all of this dirt on all of these people. I think Russia may have dirt on all of these people, because I've long said, Trump can't keep his mouth shut about anything. And so he's not my first choice when it comes to who's holding the dirt on who. Definitely, it feels though like it could be coming from an allegiance or an alliance outside of himself. So perhaps this represents another leader, another country, where, there is that feeling of kind of not a lot of options. He's terrified of being found out. He is so submerged, if you will, his own ego, his own moral compass, that while he recognizes on some level that he's just become an embarrassment, he truly feels like he is absolutely stuck in the position that he is in. He absolutely feels like there is a price that he has to pay, and that he doesn't have a lot of options but pay it. He does not see the situation correcting itself until such time that Trump is simply no longer in the picture. Until then, he feels very much like he has to continue, charging ahead and being the sycophant that he is. That devil card showed up again, and followed by justice. Okay, so what this is telling me when it comes to Lindsay Graham is this. He's very worried and very concerned about some of the information that is on the phone. As of right now, it does not feel as if it is about to be released, but it definitely feels as if it's being held as compromise. And I chose that word very specifically. And it does make one wonder where the hacker's place of origin is, and whether it's actually local or perhaps farther afield. So I'm just going to step into his energy really quick. And what I'm getting is, honestly, I kind of feel sick to my stomach. He's very, very unsettled. I think that no matter what he is or what he does or what he hasn't done, he is still a human being. And this very much feels like he is trapped. They're actually showing me, an animal with its paw in a trap. So he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. This whatever this is holding him in place. And that has to be a very difficult place to be. And, this is the thing. Whenever we believe we have no options and no choice, we don't have any options and we don't have a choice because we don't allow ourselves to see it. We don't allow ourselves to think of perhaps what we could do or change to create an option. So I from him, what it feels like, anything that he can think to do is very unpalatable to him. He feels like it demeans him, which is remarkable, I just have to say, because from the outside, it sort of looks like he's done a really good job of doing that all by himself, to himself. And just a final note, as soon as I stepped into his energy, the most front and center thought he had was, I really wish Trump would just disappear, just be gone. Because he believes that at that point, at least some pieces of his life will come back under his control. Whether it does or doesn't, I don't know. But that's what I know about Lindsay Graham. He's definitely stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's not in a good space mentally or emotionally. And it's going to, at some point, if it hasn't already, start taking a toll on him physically. But he's not going anywhere. He's in for the long haul. That's what I know about that. Alrighty, thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to include your questions in the comment section below for Pendulum Friday. You all take good care of yourself, be well, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.